Oh, what a beautiful shot from Noni. And that's going to be a wrap. Right. Well, fortunately, we have missed some action due to some technical difficulties earlier, but we are live now. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, we're back on. We're back on. And a little bit of a back and forth being held. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Yes, I can. I can hear you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, for real? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, guys, looks like Sly has joined us. So we're gonna get straight into the action now. Yeah, it's because I'm on the Discord. So yeah, so okay, all right. So you can see. So Sly, welcome back to the show. And we have Nameless Chaos going up against guys from Agbado FC.
Yeah. Great to be around. The technical gods didn't want me to enjoy and witness greatness, but we will be here. Nameless chaos already causing chaos very, very early in the game. 25 minutes gone. As expected, a team in fourth place who started the season strongly up by 2 goals to nil against. Funny enough, Agbado FC. I was also very impressed with Agbado FC start, but into match day 8, definitely some of the things that you were doing earlier, possibly match day 1 to 4, you've got to start switching things up a bit because if the teams figure you out, you could be in a lot of trouble, and that could be the case now. As Nameless Chaos will get another attacker up front, but that miscued pass will see it go away. You're currently watching the Nigerian Pro Clubs League. We are into Super Thursday. Super Thursday, where it's double game week fixtures where all of the action goes down. We are here for possibly a 2 hour stream, and it's just enjoyment throughout. And we are here for all of the action for the Nigerian Pro Clubs League. I'll be updating you guys about how the table is looking like. I just give you guys a hint with Nameless Chaos being fourth on the league log. So it's all going down, and definitely all of the teams looking poised as this one will go. Architect with a crossing, greatly defended. As Noni will get another 10. Nameless Chaos really pushing for that 10. Wanting to get comfortable before this first half comes to an end. But you're currently watching live on the GG Arena YouTube channel where all of the live action goes down. You're being reminded that this comes to your screens this and every Monday and Thursday. For Ghana time is at 9 p.m. For Niger time at 10 p.m. GMT. So if you are here right now and you're enjoying all of the action, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and of course you can give us a share as well so others can join in the fun. A little bit of chaos going at the back for Agbado FC, but they are holding on to it very, very well, possibly looking to get to halftime at least 2 goals down, because if it gets to 3 goals, then that will become one hell of a mountain to climb. Teto, look at Nameless Chaos come up in front again with methodic passing as Architect will get it, looking to get the crossing. Oh my word. It looked like the space had opened right then. Hakan had it right in front of him. The shots, though, a bit miscued from him. And the goalkeeper will claim that easily. Eskido. The pass into Clint. As we are heading into the final minute of what has been a very, very tight first half. My Nameless Chaos not giving up anytime soon, possibly the third coming in, but Noni stopped in his tracks. I admire the relentlessness from the men in red and black. They have been crazy. They've kept their foot on the gas from start to finish, and you've got to credit what they are doing. You can just tell with the intensity that they are playing, they are not looking to give a sniff to any team out there. And for today, they'll also be facing Toka FC. So we've definitely got to keep a strong eye on Nameless Girls, because I feel like they have a big match day 8 and match day 9 coming up. So for the table, Nameless Girls currently sit in 4th place with 18 points, just a point behind 2nd place and 3rd place Get Club Cause and Toka FC respectively. In 1st place is still the unbeaten, the untouchable Effortless FC with a goal difference of plus 32 and 21 points. It's all tightly packed in the top 4 spots. It's all just settling really, really well. And I mean, between two of the really, really great sides, you are learning a lot from the game, because I, for one, wasn't familiar with pro clubs like 2 years ago, but I kept watching these guys, and now you kind of see the pattern to which they are playing with. But we've got teams with diverse styles of plays. We did see that last week when Get Club Cause were cooking, they were firing on all cylinders when they won by a huge margin, and it's all just coming together for them. Teams like Toka FC have the star-studded team coming in with all of the greatness that they've got. Is also interesting to watch. There's just different narratives everywhere that you can build on. For this one, Kerry's FC currently in a tight 3-3 draw in this one. I mean, you couldn't have predicted this one 3-3 draw with 5 minutes ago, maybe to break some hearts here. As Benny, wow, it seemed like he had a chance to pull the trigger, just stopped in his tracks. 3 minutes ago, could we be in for some chaos before this one ends? KD Sports, Kerry's FC. Kerry's FC looking to possibly play for the last attack in the game. That's where we work to get it up front. They have more bodies in front. Black Boy getting the pass into Elvis. Well, on the pressing, they've done so well to win the backyard space. Decides to get the ball roll and recycle. And well, took the effort from distance. That was a huge chance spent.
Wow.
That should have ended up in a goal, to be honest.
Yeah, that should have been a goal. Yeah, Sly, you're not wrong. That would have been a goal, man. But he wanted to display a little bit of aura there, but it failed him, unfortunately. And 3-3 draw. KD Sports will drop the points. Unfortunately for them, they are coming off a massive win from match day 7, but today they just have to drop those points to Kerry's FC. Kerry's FC we've seen them do this in previous weeks. They could be a tough nut to crack, but still you gotta respect the hustle. They're absolutely very, very capable of putting the numbers up, and what a job they've done. 3-3 finish. It's not a bad deal at all. It is absolutely not a bad deal.
Exactly, it is definitely not a bad deal. But for Queen Esports, it will look like 2 points dropped because of that last chance that we were speaking of. I mean, eyeball to eyeball, the goalkeeper just shoots the ball. But sometimes it's easier said than done. You could feel like if you put yourself in the player's shoes, he felt like maybe he didn't have space, was trying to go for the ball route to get the angle right. It was just too much from them, and they were unable to capitalize. Another reason why I don't feel like it's 2 massive points dropped is they are in that top 4 race. They are currently sit on the league log with 12 points, just 6 points behind Nameless Kills. So you need to put the pressure on the best teams in the league. They came up against Kerry's FC 10th place with just 6 points to their name. You definitely have KD Sport as favorites, and I'm sure they'd be kicking themselves that they weren't able to grab all 3 points in this one. For match day 8, it's some tasty fixtures in there. GG Arena will take on the unsullied GG Arena. Slow start from them this season. One of the more impressive teams from last season. I don't know what's happening to them. I haven't really caught on their games too much. Hopefully we get them on the main broadcast. They come up against Unsullied, who are currently on top of GG Arena on the league log. GG Arena currently plays 12 with Unsullied also 11, just right on top of them. They all have 6 points, but currently the goal difference for GG Arena is just appalling. A minus 15 and a minus 10 for the Unsullied. We'll see how that pans out in that matchup. Our champions, Get Club Cause, will take on Phoenix VFC, who are also struggling as a start. Our newly created team, currently 15th place, rooted at the bottom with the likes of JP Goons. Get Club will be looking to possibly run riot in that game. But with all of the unexpected things that happen with the Nigerian Pro Clubs League, you could expect that Phoenix FC could pull off a surprise. FanQuest Pro, another team that needed revolution, like to be able to change the way they play. Because last season wasn't the best. They're looking to come into this season very, very impressive. They take on Afro Panda VFC, a newly created team that has started strong. That should be a difficult task. Talk IFC, the big talk of the town, they'll take on Nova Aura, two newly created clubs going at KD Sports Carries FC, the one we just saw on the screen, ending 3-3 as well. The matches are coming thick and fast, and that is how we like them. That is how we definitely like them for this one. Agbado and then Nameless Chaos. We did see Nameless Chaos sealing the victory. For Nameless Chaos, it's all about winning your games. And if you're able to win your games, then you put pressure on those guys on top of you. And when I'm speaking of those guys on top of that team, it is FLS FC and Get Club Cause and also Toka FC in the mix. So it's all shaping up brilliantly, and it could be something interesting for match day 8 and match day 9. So far, we haven't seen some heavy score lines. Please, do you think we are in for some heavy score lines before today ends?
I'm not trying to jinx anything. I'm definitely not trying to jinx anything, but
what a goal from Swizz.
It would be crazy impressive, if we see more of the heavy, score lines that we saw
after getting a red card
in match day 7. I mean, we saw 11-0, we saw 6, we saw all big numbers, in match day 7, and I want to see more of that. I definitely want to see more of that action, and I'm just super excited to see if that's going to be, very ideal, if that's going to be a big possibility.
As expected, Get Clapped has annihilated GG Arena while maintaining their unbeaten
I'm
form
all
this
for that
season.
one. I'm definitely all for that one.
There's one interesting thing as well from Nameless Chaos going into match day 9 now. I have to be taking on Toka FC. Before they played today, they were on a 6-game winning streak, and now we can add that 7-game winning streak, and now they take on the team that has been the talk of the town, Toka FC. That game should be interesting. Hopefully we get them on the featured broadcast, and it will just be crazy. Last Monday we definitely had some big results. Get Club winning 11-0. We had FLS FC also winning 15-1. Well, mad stuff coming in. So yeah, the Nigerian Pro Clubs League, what it has shown me is how competitive these players can be and where the potential lies. Because honestly, within the esports, within the EAFC scene in Africa, it's usually the 1v1 community, the ultimate team community that usually has the focus. But I think what the likes of GG Arena for Let's Go Sports Network have done is give the spotlight now to the Pro Clubs community. And even though we're having the guys from the 1v1 community participate in the Pro Clubs, it just gives them another chance. If you don't succeed with 1v1, Pro Clubs is there for you. If you are excellent with Pro Clubs as well, you could definitely make something out of it. And remember that this season has 3 million naira. 3 million naira. For my Ghanaians watching, that's 29,000 Ghana cedis. So the money is just amazing, and it's crazy to even think that this is just the start of it. This is just the building block. We are into season 2, and I can't wait for us to get into more season. Hopefully we are into a season 5 and we'll see bigger and better things coming from the Pro Clubs community. And it's crazy how now we've seen more teams get into the action. We are seeing a lot more people show interest. It's just crazy. I don't know for you, Priest, but seeing the Pro Clubs community grow like this, what does that mean for your dreams for gaming and esports in Nigeria?
Well, you're right. You're right about that. It's taking a lot, for us to get to this stage. Consistently grinding. So you have to give a big shout out to GG Arena. They've been absolutely amazing. I sent a link to one of my friends. He didn't even know that there was a Pro Clubs League going crazy, right now. So he's excited to tune in. He's excited to watch. And yeah, I'm a big fan. of
Make sure to follow
esports
Nigeria
and
Pro
pushing
Clubs on all
the
social media
narrative a
platforms
little bit
and
further
hit the
that
notification bell to stay
competitive gaming is the
updated
next big
and never
thing,
miss
and
an upload.
I'm very, very
Nigeria
happy,
Pro
that
Clubs
GG
Season
Arena has
2
already seen
highlights
that,
of
and
Match
they're
Day
putting the
7.
numbers just in front, just ahead, and I'm so grateful, for organizations
The
such as
struggling
these
JP Goon
that
side,
also
who seats
put
bottom
in
of
the
the
work
table,
and show
welcomes
that
Cade
yes, there is a
Esports.
community here, and you can invest here, you can put all of your efforts, and it will yield something special.
Definitely, and it's something special that we are all looking
The JP
for
Goon side
for it to
looked
tapping
hopeless. They
into.
could
And
not handle the
for the
M1
1v1
Cade
community,
Esports
they've had
side.
success after success. I know for the
Got
next
clapped
week or so, we'll be
6-0,
having the
maintaining their
FC
position
Pro
at the bottom
Championship
of the table.
planes. Where we'll see, of course, a Nigerian compete on the big stage
Next
in that
stop,
planes.
we see
Hopefully,
an
he's
intense
able
match,
to make it to
Afro
the
Panda
championship itself.
versus Phoenix
Adefola
FC.
plays in Group D of that one. That should be an interesting
What a goal from
conversation. We are
Swizz.
looking forward to
Really
also having
swift that
the
one.
Pro Clubs
Top corner
community,
to
maybe a
give
team
Afro Panda
from
the lead.
Nigeria competing in the World VPG tournament as well.
It
That
got
should
ugly
be
for Phoenix
really
FC
interesting.
after
We'll just
getting a
keep
red
pushing the
card.
barriers, and we hope that all our efforts
They
will
fought hard,
definitely
but Afro Panda
prove
came up on
to
top.
create opportunities for pro clubs teams, and of course the pro clubs
Last game,
communities.
Did Arena hosts
Let me get
get
into a
clapped
bit of the
because FC
leaderboard
were
now, the
second in
player
the league
leaderboard,
and are
because
unbeaten
it's
this
getting
season.
so interesting. Last week, Pick Miss Me of Get Club Cause was
As
leading the
expected, get clapped,
standings.
because
He was leading
annihilated
the
GG
standings
Arena
well.
while maintaining
He's
their
now
unbeaten
overthrown
performance.
because Noni of Nameless Chaos, a team that's currently fourth placed on the table, has
Right. I think we might be back. Hopefully, we might be back. All right. All right. We are back. And back indeed. And it looks like we've got Nameless Chaos and Talker FC going head to head. I do apologize for the technical difficulties we faced earlier, guys. I have no idea what was going on, no idea what was going down, but it's been sorted out, and we are back in full swing. And the chaos continues here. Nameless Chaos being the architects of said chaos. And they will be biting their chances to hold a little bit of a defensive line against Talker FC. So Talker FC in the white, Nameless Chaos in the red and black. And a solid pass to Rio Made. Rio Made circles back again to the honored one. Ooh, that's a tricky dribble. Clean shot down to Lancelot into Kante. Unfortunately, that doesn't work, but that was a solid play. Could have worked either ways. Hakan down to the architect. The architect back to Keke. Beautiful shot. Might be the best option over there by the edge of the box, but unfortunately cuts out. So Bobo will be dispossessed by Kante. Red passes over to the right wing. Rio made. Would expect a pass all the way across. I would have expected a pass all the way across, but unfortunately, they did get snuffed out immediately as they are trying to find an opening on that right wing. Nameless Chaos have been one of the teams to watch out for this season. There is an interesting back story to their performance so far in the NPCL. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is the NPCL, the Nigerian Pro Clubs League, brought to you by GG Arena. And Kante has the ball now, down to Musty. Musty back to Rio Made. And Rio Made, tried to take a shot from outside the box. He was looking for a curler there, finesse shot, but unfortunately did not pan out to anything. Hakan, beautiful pass over the top to Noni. And Noni has been absolutely cooking this season, but Kante is there to the rescue. Stops that immediately from devolving into anything else. Khalifa with the shot over the sides, switching the wings all the way to the right hand side. Now there is an interesting turn of events here, as we've seen a little bit of a back and forth between these two teams, and it looks like Sly has joined us. Sly, are you in the mix? I think Sly joined us for a little bit there. Hopefully his audio will come into the feed. But the Architect switches play again to the left. Amradinho passes through to Saint. That's a nice slot right through the western side. And Bobo tries to pass it straight into Noni. Noni has possession, passes it down to Gege. And unfortunately, that is snuffed out as well. Solid defending from Tulka FC. And Saint will disrupt possession. And Gege gives the ball all the way back to Bobo himself. He switches the play to the right wing. Beautiful pass to Tarzan. And the Architect will slip it away from Hakan. And Hakan will give away possession. Khalifa now trying to hold on. But that's going to be a wrap for the first half. Ooh. What a game we've had so far. What a game we have had. Nameless Chaos, Tulka FC, locked in. This is the definition of locked in. They are locked in for a first half 0-0 game. But that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Hopefully we will not be caught lacking. First half comes to an end as we await the second half. Now we hop straight into game number 2. Oh, sorry, half number 2. Hold on, as they try to pack in a couple of shots. All right. Looks like Sly is back in the mix.
All right, good to be back. Priest, is my sound cool now?
Yes, sir. You're active. You are active.
All right, they can't deny me. They can't deny me from watching this game. I've been itching to get this game. Third place taking on fourth place. We've hyped it up, and now it's time for action. I just witnessed that really tight first half, as Priest was calling it. Very tight. We couldn't separate both of the teams, and it's just nicely poised for the last 45 end-game minutes. I currently enjoy the Nigerian Pro Class League as Nameless Chaos, who've already won their game in match day 8 and are looking to go on an 8-game winning streak, but they come up against the star-studded Tulka FC in this one. 51 minutes gone, still no goals to show for all of the efforts that both teams have put in, as a cross now coming from Nameless Chaos. Can they execute this one? Missed everybody. Well, it's rare that we usually see this one's goalkeeper misjudge that one. The Tulka FC will be able to get it on the counter. Rio Made has bodies left, right, center, will play. I don't know ball, but that's where Comradinho is there to stop him. in his tracks. Some of these defensive possessions that will always give teams like Nameless Chaos the leverage over other teams. Rhymes, though, dribbling that one out of play, back and forth. And this is the kind of action that you'd expect from top 4 clubs. Toka FC in 3rd place. Nameless Chaos just behind them, 2 points behind them in 4th place as well. And well, looking to lift that one in, but referee will blow the whistle for a foul just in and around that possibly a 30-yard mark. And how deadly free kicks are in FC24, you've always got to be careful. And for Nameless Chaos, trying to position everything also to prevent these guys from getting the goal. Well, they do play shot, that's weird. I don't see playing free kick shots, but it seems like it was well worth. They took their time with that one, and the time definitely paid off. Rio made with a belter from way outside to dip it in. And Toka FC already up by a goal. Priest, what do you make of the whole execution of that free kick? Because it was unorthodox. It's not something that we usually see.
Yeah, definitely not something we usually see. I mean, you saw it exactly how they planned it. This is not today. They've been doing this a long time, and it showed perfectly in how that was executed. Everybody knew their role. Everybody knew their position. That is what makes teams like this very, very dangerous. You know, it's just like training ground stuff. You know, you see every single time. Look at that switch of play all the way to that wing, and now they break through. Oh, wow. What a shot that was. This is exactly what we just saw. Exactly what we just saw right now, Sly. It's the same pattern. Execution.
They are definitely executing on stronger levels now. Toka FC with an effort. Green timed it. Just came off the post, and the goalkeeper's got to be careful. He was definitely trying to come out for the corner kick, but when they played it short, couldn't get back in time and was almost beating at the post. Nameless Chaos, they are treading on dangerous territory. They could have gone down 2-0 at any point in time, and they've got to be careful. They've got to keep their heads in the game, because you can always lose focus against great teams like Toka FC when they go up 1-0 against you. But if you're as great as them, you've got to find a way to be composed and keep yourself in the game. 1-0 in favor of Toka FC with about 20 minutes to go in the match of the round, or the match of the day, we could call it. 3rd place versus 4th place. It couldn't get any much better than this. I Saints will knock it down, but that's where Franca will come in with an excellent touch. You know what, Toka FC, they've got massive bodies, they've got massive personalities up front, the likes of Rio Made, Kenny. You could throw Farouk in that conversation. Kalafik is also there. But the guys at the back, who possibly have slept on a bit, are doing an incredible job. The likes of Kefedi and Franca, they've put in a shift today. And they are the reason why the clean sheet is still intact. But they've got about 15 minutes to still try to keep it. There's Franca again, possibly the man of the match in the game. He's been immaculate so far, can't he? Ooh. On the 10. Excellent tackle from G. Well, I'm sure the likes of Get Club and Nameless Chaos are watching this game very, very closely, because they know any points dropped by any of these two guys could definitely give them a chance to open up that gap up top. You'll be reminded that Nameless Chaos on the league log are currently the only unbeaten side with maximum points of 24. They are on 24 currently in the league log, as Effortless are leading the table. 101. Toka FC to possibly get second to maybe seal it. The great pass into red. This could be something beautiful. Effort. Oh, that's how you do it. A thunderous strike, and the goalkeeper left helpless in that situation. Priest, you know what? I can't fault the goalkeeper too much, because he actually got the movements right. He knew they were going to shoot near post. He was there, but when a thunderous strike like that comes, you just can't handle it. Kudos to Toka FC for making it too.
Yeah, solid work from Toka FC. They did a magnificent job there. You also have to respect the forward, the attacker that was ready to poach and bounce on that one as he came out. Where were all the defenders? He was all alone, unmarked, and he made the right move just in time. Again, it's the same thing we talk about. When it comes to Toka FC, they are always prepared, they are always ready, and that was a dangerous cross there. But like you've seen, Nameless Chaos, they've not today has just not been their day. It has just not been the day for them at all.
Nameless Chaos coming off the back of an 8-game winning streak, and it looks like it will come to an end. Toka FC will put up a historic victory, an emphatic one to definitely send a message to the rest of the teams in the league. These guys, I mean, this team was formed to come to win, and they are definitely winning. They've only dropped points to champions from last season get clubbed in that 0-0 draw. So it tells you not every team can beat them, not every team can take points off of them, and they are just so extremely difficult to beat. And it seems like they will be sealing it out with all 3 points, maybe a goal to make things a lot more interesting. With the final few minutes to go, Hakan will get it, but it might just be too late. A minute of stoppage time to go, and I'm sure the referee wouldn't give them any chance as expected. Toka FC closed this one out with a big win, 2-1. Well deserved. Please, any thoughts about this game so far?
Well, that dying minute goal, the clean sheet just getting tossed to the side.
Yeah,
it is an unfortunate scenario, for Toka FC. They're losing that one, but you still have to respect, the energy that Nameless Chaos put in the final third. I was not expecting them to go, all this way. And I saw how they were struggling, trying their best to put, players forward, but it was just unfortunate that they couldn't just find any chances, and the moment they did, it worked out in real time. So yeah, we love to see that.
We did love the drama. Maybe if the goal had come maybe 5 minutes earlier, it would have made for some spectacular action with the last 5 minutes to go. But that's how that one ended. Toka FC, they remain unbeaten. They remain one of the few teams that are unbeaten in the league. So these guys, they keep going, and the momentum just keeps growing and growing for them. Remember, they're newly created side. Even though with that star-studded power, they needed time to gel, and it seems like they don't need time at all. For us into the league, we were thinking, okay, they might need time to possibly get everybody on board and everything. It seems like these guys, they know what they're doing already. They've gotten into the action. The engine is already revving, and they're beating everybody at will so far. They just finished that one, beating Nameless Chaos, who are on an 8-game winning streak. Sadly, has come to an end. They beat them by 2-1. As we switch our attention to Kerry's FC, what's happening to Kerry's FC? They seem to just be struggling, but when you come up against the champions from last season get clubbed, they are going to be in a lot of trouble. Already down by 4-0, as expected. Honestly, as expected, get club calls running away with it again. Get the goal in.
Oh wow! What a goal that was! Free kick directly into the. I mean, you have to respect that still. Losing and still being able to pull out special tricks just like that. It is just too interesting to watch. Curries are not taking this one line down at all, Slang.
We're about 30 minutes going. Maybe they could possibly pull a surprise, but with how experienced Get Club causes, I'm not expecting to see them fumble at the pressure. But hey, it's the Nigerian Pro Clubs League. It's the biggest of them all when it comes to pro clubs community in Nigeria. So it's definitely a very difficult time for Get Club, because if they can just keep it under the wraps for about the next 5 minutes, I think they will seal the deal. But that free kick there just took me back to the free kick that Toka FC scored with Rio Made, where they passed it around and Rio Made got the finesse effort to go in. This free kick was scored from a direct one, and that was what I was expecting. I was expecting from Toka FC, and they just completely switched that up. It tells you how diverse that team is, as they did secure all the 3 points from that game balanced. Into cleverly was looking to switch the play. Kerry's FC looking to possibly build on that momentum of getting a goal back to hopefully put a lot more pressure on Gear Club. But the champions don't look like they will be diminishing at all. They get back post crossing, the defense deals with it. Adefola on the third.
Oh,
Well, there is the
oh.
Trivela. We've already seen a financial effort score. You can't blame him at all for trying the Trivela. And last week I was speaking with George and he was telling me about how the Trivela and the finesse shots are nerfed in 1v1 action. Well, in Pro Club's action with how goalkeepers move frequently, you just can't underrate it, and it could always create chances for you. Aerox into Adefola. The great turn to pick miss me. One of the best players in the league with a glorious opportunity to get the fit. Just spends that one. But kudos to the goalkeeper, closing down the space really, really early. Pick miss me of Get Club Cause, one of the top players from last season. Still in the top 10 leaderboard this season as well. I was expecting him to bury that one in the back of the net, but just quite unfortunate, unable to finish that chance off. But Get Club Cause, every single time they get it, they are looking to be very, very positive. Not take time at all, and they are rewarded. They are rewarded indeed with a penalty. Chance to make it fit and seal the deal. These guys.
Is it a goalkeeper? Is that the goalkeeper? Oh!
It seems like it by saved. Well said from the keeper of Kerry's FC. Big save, but maybe it's just a little bit too late. We're about 7 minutes and stoppage time to go for Kerry's FC to possibly grab a point. 3 minutes with six minutes to go. 3 goals with 6 minutes to go. I know it's a Herculean task. As Adefola will get it. They'll take some time off the clock now. Just to iron things out and get that vital, important 3 points in the bag. Bunny. It's a Cleverly again. Okay, FC, I've noticed this pattern with them. Every single time that midfielder gets the ball, they're always sending runners. They're sending runners.
Yeah. I saw that as well. Yeah, and that's a
exactly. But creating attacks of your own can open up spaces at the back. And look at all of them go and celebrate as the champions will get fit. Rampaging through this one. Another 5-star performance. These guys just can't be stopped. They are in the same bracket with Effortless and Toka FC. The only unbeaten teams. They only just drop points against Toka FC in that 0-0 draw. So Get Club are definitely clapping early. The champions. They didn't come to play at all. And they grab all 3 points in the bag. And that will seal it for that game as well. Match day 9. We definitely expected that game will be the talk of the town or the talk of the community. Nameless Chaos and Toka FC, and definitely did live up to the hype. Closely contested game. Just 3 goals in that game. It tells you that the level at which the defense can get things together and be compact, because usually we've seen heavy scorelines in the Nigerian Pro Clubs League, but when the 2 best teams meet, we've had situations where Toka FC took on Get Club Cause and then 0-0. That's how great the defenders can be in stopping attacks of opposing teams. And I'll look at this one as well. Nameless Kills just winning by 2-1. Kudos to both teams' defenses. They were really, really top-notch stuff. So yeah, you can see the difference in skill gap now with some of the teams, and it's quite great to watch that teams can be as good, offenses can be as good as defenses can be as well. It's all coming together with the Nigerian Pro Clubs League. And you know what? Right now, please, the only thing I'm fantasizing about is creating, after the season, creating the team of the season. I'm sure that team of the season could literally beat anyone. that for sure would be interesting. As I think like that big guns matchup is outdated a bit. But yeah, Kerry's FC unable to get any points on the day because they actually got a single point because in match day 8, they played out in that 3-3 draw against KD Sports. If you were on the stream earlier, KD Sports definitely got a final chance in that game that they could have scored from, unable to convert, and they share the spoils with Kerry's FC. So out of a possible 6, Kerry's FC leave with one. For match day 9, GG Arena will take on Big Guns. GG Arena currently struggling. Big Guns currently struggling as well. That should be interesting because when two teams are scrapping for points, you know that they'll go all in. FLX FC will look to keep the unbeaten streak alive against Phoenix VFC. FanQuest Pro KD Sports. Nameless Chaos Soccer FC. We've been to that one. Was on the features broadcast. Get Club Calls Carries FC. We also just got to witness the champions do their thing, winning 5-1. Afro Panda Nova Aura, JP Guns, the Unsullied, and Agbado FC. And I had to complete the round of fixtures in match day 9. And the pro clubs scene now is definitely taking shape. Last season, everybody had Get Club because, of course, when they won that championship, I'm sure this season they were coming with a target on their back. But what they've done is they've just embraced the challenge, you know what, and say, hey, if you guys have put a big target on our back, we are going to tell you we can handle that target, we can handle the pressure from each and every single team in the league, each and every single new team that was created, and just play at our best. And I've definitely seen an improved style from the champions going into match day 9. So congratulations to them on grabbing all the 3 points in that one. We'll definitely get all the details from match day 8 as well, and how they went down. For match day 8, the only game that I think we can get confirmation of scores were KD Sports and Carries FC, where they finished 3-3. Nameless Chaos are also able to seal the deal against Agbado FC. So Nameless Chaos leaving match day 8 and 9 on Thursday with 3 points after losing to Toka FC. So yeah, hopefully we're able to get more games in it. What's the word, please? The other games going on.
So yeah, I think we've actually come to the end of the matches for tonight for both match days. Most of the matches have already concluded. You know, we ran into a lot of technical difficulties, you know, and the matches were ongoing during that period, so unfortunately we missed most of the action. We were able to get the final matches, you know, Curry's and Curry's FC and Get Clouds. Those are the last matches that were available on the stream. So yeah, the rest of the other matches have actually been concluded for both match days. And yeah, I think we're about to.
The struggling JP
I think we're about to wrap up the live stream. But you know, it's been a challenge tonight. There's been a lot of challenges tonight actually, but hopefully it's not going to happen again. I think we got it sorted out just a little late.
JP Goons side looked helpless.
Device failures, you know, it happens sometimes, unfortunately. Internet problems, technical difficulties, all of that. But it's been sorted, you know. But the games did wrap up relatively very quickly, and they were all going on roughly around the same time. So you know, there wasn't too much time to recover most of the matches that we already saw. But it is what it is. It is all it's all good. It's all solid. Hopefully by the time we come back on match day 10, everything should just go solid the way we did it on Monday. You know, Monday was pretty good, but unfortunately today
Monday was fun and smooth.
Yeah, you know, but unfortunately today we were just not that lucky. But you know, more to come, more action to come. We do apologize for the technical difficulties, guys, but next time it will not have any problems. So yeah,
make sure to follow Nigeria.
It's the NPCL, ladies and gentlemen, the Nigerian Pro Clubs League, brought to you by GG Arena, DCSN. Big shout out to everyone that has put this together. Hopefully by Thursday, by Monday actually, everything should work the way it is supposed to. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Big Sly, do you have any words for the viewers before we close down?
Yeah, I'm sure you've probably touched everything, but just a few ones to go. You know what? The technical difficulties try to stop us from enjoying some of the games, but in the biggest game of the day, they probably stopped us in the first 20 minutes. But you know, the Nigerian Pro Class League, we are not quitters. We from the streaming guys, we are not quitters. We'll definitely come back stronger. We're able to witness the best of the action, but all we do is just promise you that on Monday we definitely get the creme de la creme from us and see the best of action for the Nigerian Pro Clubs League. My name is Sly Moore, and I'm out for this one.
Phoenix FC
Alright,
after
guys,
getting a
safe.
red card.
See you guys match day 10.
They fought hard, but Afro Panda came up on top.